The transportation company Maersk stops operations after the maritime rise between Houthis and the U.S. forces. The U.S. Army said that he had killed 10 Houthi fighters and had sank 3 of the Yemeni armed group ships after it in the Red Sea. The climb mentioned in a U.S. statement on Sunday is watching attacks on the ships that Houthi was found be linked to Israel and passing from Bab al-Mandeb Strait, Red Sea. This is Houthi spokesman. Israel's stopping destructive war and pressing to stop siege in Gaza Strip, which killed more than 21,000 Palestinians. Under Rafah Guardian operation, U.S. officers worked with several nations to try and stop Houthi attacks in Red Sea, but a few partners took themselves away from initiative. The Red Sea conflict on Monday was the first major military participation among the U.S. military and Houthi fighters. What happened on Sunday? At 6:30 on Sunday, Yemen time, container ship Maersk Hangzhou issued a second call for a second problem in one day and reported that he was attacked by 4 Houthi Kuchik boat. The U.S. Central Command X also published. CENTCOM said that in response call for boredom, USS had suffered missiles against 2 ships fired to Maersk ship. And then helicopters from Gravely and USS Eisenhower Maersk were sent Hangzhou. Houthis began to start a plane and missiles towards southern regions of Israel in October shortly after the beginning of war on October 7. However, drones were caught or inadequate, and the Iranian-backed group began to attack ships in Red Sea, which they said was linked to Israel. The attacks broke many ships on their way to Israel. On December 19, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin announced a multinational maritime protection force. But Houthis said they would not be withdrawn unless Israel left his war against Gaza. Surder added that the United States has not been able to deter Houthis, and carried out group attacks more frequently. Such swimming increases the fears of a regional climb. Why did the U.S. sink Houthi boats? The U.S. CENTCOM warned Houthi fighters of helicopters stay away when they began to attack cargo ship with a small gunfire and tried ride on ship. At this point, CENTCOM said that the helicopters went under fire and fired and killed 10 Houthi crew. CENTCOM. 4th boat fled and U.S. staff and equipment did not harm. He added. A White House official said, "We will act in the future in defense." He said. Houthis spokesman confirmed that 10 fighters were dead and lost after the boats were attacked. How did Maersk and other shipping companies react? Other transport companies responded to the increasing maritime conflict. Her green transport company temporarily stopped to accept Israeli cargo. C.H. Robinson. Evergreen. Ocean Network Express. Wallenius Wilhelmsen Yang Ming Sea Transportation. And instead of Africa's Good Hope Pagimet instead of the Suez Channel. The new route is longer, more expensive. Although these attacks have a quite limited Konu effect on the